only drink Prosecco so fast.
I drink it way too fast.
I mean, I definitely drink it faster, but it's the bubble's going down.
The bubble's going down. And you know what that means. The champagne, it's been popped. The wine, it's flowing. You know where we're going. Where are we going?
On a backlot tour.
I'm your tour guide, Captain Zach. As with me always is, Beans.
Or Jana. And I can feel the bubbles coming up.
Oh, God, here they come. All right. Hit him with it. What are we doing today? Today.
We are talking
about
Gone,
but not
Forgotten.
Epcot style.
Yes, we are continuing the series. We have already done Magic Kingdom. And
we're gelling like felons. Let's go. Get into it. Just jump right in.
Okay.
There's been a lot of stuff.
You cut me off. I was going to say, depending on when we release these episodes, we may have already done Hollywood Studios or not.
I got some high energy right here. I don't know where it's coming from. Probably alcohol.
You seem very energetic.
I'm very energetic.
It's throwing me off because you're much more somber for Hollywood Studios, and that's our favorite.
There's a lot of things I'm sad about there. This I'm not sad about, but when we just looked at the list again, there are some things I'm sad about. We're talking about things that have come and gone in Epcot that either we miss or we're like, I don't really care. Like Alan's Energy Adventure.
I don't really think that we're really talking about this that we don't care about. We never did Ellen's Energy Adventure because we always heard it was absolutely terrible and it was just a ride to take a nap on.
Snooze fest. Let's just jump right in. No pomp and circumstance. What do you miss? Like, first thing comes to mind, you're like, Epcot, what do you miss? Go.
Body Wars.
I knew
Body Wars. I love Body Wars. I remember riding it for the first time with my step aunt and uncle. I don't know why, but it's like a core memory.
Well, like those things were...
The line was insanely long. Again, because we would go between Christmas and New Year's.
This came out before Star Tours. So this technology, right?
Did it?
It was the same exact technology. So it's like...
I mean, it was the same exact technology, but Star Tours came out in 1989. Body Wars
I think it came out in like the 80, like 87, I'm saying. It didn't last that long, which is a suck because I love that ride. You're just going in, you're getting a splinter out. It was like
you're seeing red blood cells and white blood cells.
It's like the movie Inner Space with Dennis Quaid and Martin Short and Meg Ryan. That's what it felt like because that movie was always on Comedy Central on loop. When did it close?
2007.
Oh wow, that lasted way longer than I thought. Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess there was a big stint that I just didn't go. So,
okay,
yeah, we just missed it then. Holy shit!
From when
did we start going?
You and I started going together in 2010.
Oh man,
December 2010.
We missed it by 3 years.
We did.
When did it open though?
Well, actually, we missed it mostly by 4 years because it closed January 1st, 2007, and we went December 2010.
Where was that though?
It was in the Wonders of Life Pavilion.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay. It opened October 19th, 1989.
So that's like Star Tours opened almost the same time then.
2 months after.
Okay, so they're like, we found this new technology. This is what we're using.
It was great technology.
4 years later, like it's in every mall. So it's like,
but not as good. Well, yeah. Oh, Leonard Nimoy was the director.
Weird. All right.
Yeah, and it was still Industrial Light and Magic.
Well, yeah. It's fantastic. I loved that attraction.
It was wonderful.
The other one that comes to my mind.
It was so much fun, and you learned something.
But the other one
learned something
that came to my mind immediately, because I remember how big of a deal it was when it came out. And it came back after his death, was Captain EO. Mm-hmm. And I was very happy that it came back. It's sad because I love Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. But and I loved this as a kid.
And they had it back for a while. They had made it sound like it was only going to be like a limited run, maybe 6-7 months or something.
Initially, it was just to show his kids, I think. Like they just wanted his kids to be able to see it, I think.
I don't remember that part, but I know that I had never seen Captain EO.
When you were young, like when we saw it, that was the first time?
Yeah, I mean...
So you didn't know Hooter.
No, I mean, I may have seen it and just not remembered it because, again, I was born in 1986.
It was a big fucking deal when that came out. Like, it was big.
Well, I know now that it was huge when it came out because of all the technology and everything they went into it. And it's like George Lucas and Francis Ford Coppola working on everything.
Coke-fueled Bender.
What?
I'm pretty sure everyone was on coke on that set.
Well, it's the 80s.
But yeah, it was to make that movie. Yeah, look at that movie. It's nuts.
It is nuts, but it was so good. We watched it so many times when they brought it back.
I think the best thing about
and they had like little kiosk with merch outside.
The yeah, like with the
Captain
rainbow
EO,
like Captain EO shirt, but like
you should have gotten that.
The pre-show might have been even better of like seeing like the behind the scenes of doing the movie was hilarious because you're just like, whoa, could something be more 80s? And you're like, yes, the Maelstrom video at the end of Maelstrom was more 80s, but it was fantastic. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I wanted to bring it back.
It'd be good because right now it's just like a little Pixar festival shorts.
But it's like they have that formula. Like every park has a 3D like attraction, and like they don't have it anymore.
Well, they've got the Pixar.
What was like a 4D theater? Like, is it still like a 3D thing? Do you think?
I don't know. We've never actually done it.
Yeah, I know. We probably should.
We should, at least just to cool off.
Okay, but also speaking of the 4D theater, after that it became Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. Correct?
I hated that so much.
I liked it because I love that movie. But
I mean, I was a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids fan just as much as anyone in the 80s.
I don't like the 4D stuff. I don't like being sprayed.
That's the thing is like,
Bugs Life, I hate that.
And they'd have like the rats come out and everything. And I don't like the 4D piece. I like the 3D piece.
I like 3D. Keep that last D
unless it's
away from me.
Bubbles in Muppet Vision 3D. Yeah, I don't like the 4D.
Muppet Vision's just like, here's some bubbles. Here's some fireworks. We're not going to...
And if you're sitting on certain rows, here's a little splash of water.
We're not going to intrude on your personal space. The other ones are like, hello. Like,
I know. Well, with Bugs Life, with like the butt poking.
Oh my God, I hate that one.
It's like it's going for gold right there.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I thought the first time we did that, I thought someone was actually poking me and I got so angry. But anyways, what else are we missing from this place?
Maelstrom.
Maelstrom is the big glaring hole that exists in your heart. Because we showed our kids this a few weeks ago, actually, because they were asking about Maelstrom.
A few weeks ago, as in last week.
That was last week?
Earlier this week,
I'm
actually.
either off by weeks, months, or like it's just like a day.
It's fine. The other day.
The other day. We'll say the other day. We showed them the ride through of that, and I was like, "Oh my God, this ride is so bananas."
I want the video that they showed at the end of the ride.
Yeah, it was just like a weird, like puff piece of like, you should go to Norway. I'm like, guys, you sold me on these trolls. I don't need anything else to go there.
Like,
if it smells like gear and there's trolls, yes.
Whenever I think about that show, I want to go to Norway, and I start looking at like Disney, the Adventures by Disney and the Disney Cruise Line and stuff. And just like, how do we get there?
Well, they have the best beer. The Einstock is fantastic.
When I was on my 2-year gluten-free hiatus.
Oh, you got to have that.
I did. It was very good. It was very good.
It's a white ale. And so it's like a Blue Moon like esque kind of like that orange.
Einstock.
Einstock. The white ale. The coffee porter is not as good. It's okay. But anyways, Maelstrom, the big glaring hole there, I think that's the other biggest one that I'm like, I wish that were still there because I don't give a shit about Frozen. Once you let more Disney properties like that in, like Ratatouille's in there now, I think it's the floodgates have been open, and I think Epcot's going to start losing its identity soon too, unfortunately. But I don't know. I get the idea of like, it's like this is this, and like I think in Mexico eventually Three Caballeros will be Coco. I don't mind some of that stuff, but like, I love Guardians of the Galaxy. It doesn't have any right being there. There's no sciencey thing to it, I guess, is my problem.
Well, okay, so the area that
it should be Inside Out. If you're gonna make something with your property, Inside Out would make more sense, like an inner, like Body Wars.
So
that would make more sense.
So you know, they renamed all of the Epcot areas.
Yeah, and Eric Tan redid all the logos for it, I believe.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. But so, you know, it used to just be like Future World and World Showcase. And now you've got like World Celebration, World Discovery, World Nature. Stop. World Celebration, World Discovery, World Nature, which is where the land and sea are, World Showcase. And so Guardians of the Galaxy, Mission Space, and Test Track are all in World Discovery. So technically it kind of fits that theme a little bit better, but it is not how Epcot was designed.
No, it's not.
Like, there is no learning or educational anything about
Well,
Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, it's an amazing
we
fun
learn
ride.
about
But
Terrans. The flip side of that is I absolutely hate Mission Space, and I think it should go.
that needs to be
But that
gone
does-
and forgotten.
But it does give you that sense of like I'm learning and it's science and stuff. But
Yeah.
like I hate that.
And,
fucking ride.
for anybody who has the aspirations of being like an astronaut, it's kind of, that's cool and exciting for them.
I mean, like I think Test Track I think fits. Soarin' still fits. Living the Land fits like a glove.
Yes.
Obviously.
If
Spaceship
they ever
Earth
get rid of
fits.
that, I will riot.
All those things fit, and then you just got that. I'm like, I get it. You need a thrill ride, and it's my favorite coaster in the all of the parks. Full disclosure, and I love Guardians of the Galaxy. It seems out of place still to me, even though I think it's fucking awesome. But it's like it doesn't make sense as much in that park to me. I don't know. I don't know what else you would do though. Like I said, Inside Out would make sense.
I mean, it was a space that wasn't being used whatsoever. So,
Yeah. That was Ellen's Energy Adventure, right? That's
yeah.
what that took place.
Which replaced Universe of Energy.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, did you?
I said Ellen's Energy Adventure or whatever.
Which replaced Universe of Energy.
I thought it was Ellen's, like Universe of Energy was hers.
It Universe of Energy changed to Ellen's Energy Adventure.
And then there's Communicore, which I don't even remember.
Yeah, but now they're bringing back Communicore Hall.
And then Horizons, which I remember like vaguely as a kid.
So Horizons was there until 1999. So it would have been 13 when they got rid of it. And I really do not remember anything about it.
The other one that is a bummer that it's changed was the original Journey to Imagination with Figment.
Oh, it was
Because the new one sucks.
good. I have very early memories of that
I
ride.
loved Figment. They made me hate Figment now. I absolutely hate Figment because of that new ride.
I don't hate Figment. I hate the people who did what they did to Figment.
You guys destroyed Figment.
But
and
I
my
mean, the
imagination.
ride, yes, I hate that.
The ride is
But
garbage.
I will always love Figment. He's such a beautiful, sweet little
I
dragon.
just love dragons, but like he just, he
He's
didn't,
so just freaking cute.
I don't know. I that one had a special place in my heart, and it just doesn't now. It's just like this gaping hole. I'm like, I hate this now. I hate it so much. I had a Figment hat, the original one.
The Living Seas is what the Seas with Nemo and Friends is now, but I don't necessarily, I don't know if I ever did that even when it was the Living Seas.
So we talked about Magic Journeys. That was the original 3D movie. I thought was at Magic Kingdom, and I think it was at both.
I think I read that it like moved.
It was just like some like hippie dippy stuff. I remember, but I remember seeing it at. I thought it was at Magic Kingdom, so I don't know. But when you're a kid, everything seems like the same.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we would went, it was just only Magic Kingdom and Epcot. So when MGM opened, we were like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" Even though there was nothing there.
Yeah.
So, and by the time Animal Kingdom opened, we weren't even going anymore, really. So,
Yeah.
because our imaginations died.
One thing I really miss is Interventions.
What was Interventions? Because I saw that on the list. I was like, I don't remember that.
Okay, so there was Interventions East and Interventions West, and they were like on each side of the ball, like when you walked past the ball and everything. But they were just kind of like, here's like some technology, some games, like some color stuff, and
Oh, yeah, there was like a world of color looking
yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
Okay. Wait, I just remembered something.
The music there was banging.
Was it a bunch of bangers?
It was a bunch of bangers, like
Was
back
it
to
like
back.
the original Test Track banger?
It was better than that.
I'm going to tell you something that I miss that sucks shit now. The Art of Animation store that used to be in the entrance, like right past the ball, that was so much better. The Art of it, the art store sucks.
Oh my gosh, that was so
And
much
America's
better.
Pavilion is garbage now.
So much better.
It had unique,
it used to be
only
the
Epcot
best
stuff.
one, and like the 20,000 Leagues
best one in
painting
a
we have?
store,
Yeah.
or in a park. The
Yeah.
best one is always going to be the Disney Springs one, but like
Not anymore.
it is not.
I mean,
it
no,
is now.
it still is, but I feel like at
I don't
that
know.
time,
That one was on
Epcot
par.
was still better because the Art of Disney one in Disney Springs still had stuff that you could get at all the parks except Epcot. Epcot had the unique items.
Well, okay, so then they had the Art of Animation in Disney Springs, but they also had the co-op one, which is now merged with it, unfortunately, because I kind of liked it separate a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Co-op used to be great.
and then in the co-op, they also had those like the Tower of Terror sign, which we should have just bought
Yeah.
because
yeah. We're digressing. Get to your point.
Hold on. Side note: if you see something like a sign or something like that, if that still exists anymore, get it when you can.
Yeah.
Because that shit ain't gonna be there.
Disney has employed a mentality of here today, gone tomorrow to drive the urgency of buying. So,
Well, I mean, I'm pointing. You guys can't see it.
but we will have a vlog eventually.
We're in the Haunted Mansion room. Like everything in here is Haunted Mansion. But like we have the stretching portrait statues, which for, I guess, years went away. And especially during COVID, like, and they just never came back. And we were,
well, they were so high demand. For one thing, pre-COVID, they were high demand. And then after COVID is a supply chain issue.
and well, the same thing for the, we have the gargoyles with the candles, and we actually have 3 of them. But it was almost impossible to get those back in the day. And one of them we got home and it was broken. So they just sent us another one. So we have a broken one on our wall and then one that works. So we'll have to film it because it doesn't do it justice for me talking nonsense about it. So anyways, what else do you remember that like you is gone but not forgotten? Jeremy Irons talking in Spaceship Earth.
I don't know if I fully remember that.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Maybe I do.
Scar telling me about history. Forget about it.
Kitchen Cabaret.
See, I don't remember that. I don't even know the song because it's on our playlist.
Our playlist.
Veggie, fruit, veggie, fruit.
It was
What is
either Kitchen Cabaret or Food Rocks. I mean, it was just, talking about food and what it does for your body and everything. But it was like animatronics, puppets kind of thing.
Just imagining Andy being like, "That's a cookie," and he just like jumps a jump kick.
Yeah. I mean, I have
You okay?
very slight vague memories of it from when I was a kid. Like, I feel like at the time I thought it was like a fever dream because I think I was going like in and out of a nap.
It happens.
But I definitely remember it.
Okay, I'm gonna throw something out here that like happened within the last like 6 years that I remember that has gone away. That I'm mad because it exists somewhere. Is the Bunsen and Beaker puppet that happens right before you actually get to like the park? It's like right after Spaceship Earth. They had this like puppeteers controlling this Bunsen and Beaker that run like a rocket, and they would interact with the audience, and I absolutely loved it. Mm-hmm. And that's gone.
It was so much fun. It was so
awesome.
cool.
It was like it was live action. They're interacting with everyone in the audience, and I'm like, why would you get rid of this? Have more Muppets.
Yeah.
Why are you guys
Well,
gone?
and like at Magic Kingdom, how they used to have them like up in the windows.
Yeah, like by
in Liberty
Presidents-
Square.
Yeah, like the Hall of Presidents. It used to be like a show
Yeah.
that they would just do impromptu.
I got about like King George and everything.
It was just like, why are you guys doing this? Why are you not having this anymore? It's just like one little extra taste of magic.
Because
that is gone.
Disney is losing their magic. I mean, that's just really what it comes down to is that.
Are they just trying to get rid of the Muppets? How dare they?
No, I just think that they need somebody in there who is more focused on magic than money.
Magic money.
Or as Disney likes to call it, the metric. They need somebody who's more magic focused than metric.
What
And,
else?
Like Michael Eisner was
know.
very magic. Bob Iger, very metric. Bob Chapek, very metric. So maybe whenever, Iger finally relinquishes his crown, like he'll give it to Josh tomorrow because I think that's just a step in the right direction.
What else?
He's amazing.
What else are we missing in this park? Talked about Maelstrom, Captain EO. We talked about Body Wars. Like those are the 3 big ones. What else?
I don't necessarily miss it by any means because I love Regal Eagle, but just throw back to how the America Pavilion food used to just be like hamburgers and chicken tenders and French fries. And I'm trying to think of what it was called. I think it was like the Liberty Inn.
I don't remember what it was called. It was just basic.
But it's like the only place in Epcot in World Showcase that you could get
French fries.
The standard American diet,
Yeah, but I don't want that.
No, well, who does? So it really was so much better, even though the last time we ate there, it was like,
It's gotten bad.
it has
It's
kind of
not
gone
great.
bad. It has.
That's why I always go to get my Mediterranean food. It's never disappointed me.
That is good. And I like the Japanese quick service because they can make it gluten free and it's good.
The place in Mexico is good too.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That one's really good.
It's
I want to
not
try.
St. Angeles, is it? That's the actual restaurant, right?
If I'm ever able to eat eggs again, I really want to eat at the crepe place in France.
Oh yeah, that looks so appetizing usually. And the
And it always has like such a long
the line
line.
is insane. I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't do that.
Yeah. But it's just like, you know, when you take the eggs out of the crepes, it's like
There's nothing there.
there's nothing.
I mean,
So,
anyways, what else? Anything else you can think of that's like
okay.
glaring? I'm not talking about like small stuff because there's a bunch of crap that's like, I don't care.
Harmonious was like the best show that Epcot has ever seen. Even though it had that huge like Stargate thing in the middle of World Showcase that really sucked, it was such an amazing show and would always get me on my feels.
It was definitely better than the new one. The new one is
Epcot
garbage.
Forever and Luminous just suck so much. They're so
They
like
can't-
lackluster.
I think they're limited with.
I like Illuminations better than I like those two.
I think they should probably do a drone show at this point. I think they should.
You know what they need to do? They need to do a drone show at Animal Kingdom because that won't upset the animals and you'll get a nighttime show.
I think Epcot has a problem with like they have a limited space where they can actually launch a firework because like you see how far they are from.
They're not that far.
In Magic Kingdom, they're really far back in Magic Kingdom.
Yes, yeah,
because
yeah.
they're using huge ones. They can't do that at Epcot. They have to do them right there. I don't think the liability, like I don't think they have the liability to do that.
Yeah.
So it's like use drones. I know they're using water, just like Fantasmic does. It's like, but you got like those drone shows. I know they're doing it at Disney Springs, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
They just started at Disney Springs.
It's like just do that there. Just have something cool there. Like you can do something banger.
Well, like Epcot Forever used drones, but it wasn't. I mean, they might have
That one
like
sucked.
4 up there.
No, it was like you need like the stuff that I've been seeing come from like some of the other Disney worlds overseas are like
Disney Worlds. They're all Disneylands.
whatever they're called. Like I don't give a shit what they're called. They're like the other ones.
I care.
Oh my god. The other ones, like some of the drone stuff I've seen come from, I'm like, okay, our shit. First off, their animatronics are way better than ours. What is happening with that?
So you're talking about Shanghai and Tokyo for the animatronics. The drone show is at Disneyland Paris.
Okay. Those are all putting our shit to shame.
Yeah.
And if I get on Tiana's Bayou Adventure and some of those animatronics aren't up to snuff, no
Have you been watching any of the videos I've been seeing?
Yeah, I've been seeing them. I hope it looks like fine.
Oh, I watched tonight the
You're okay?
they had the
Jesus
original
Christ.
voice actress back, you know, to like sing the song and everything. I don't know. It just made me a little
For who?
emotional.
For Tiana.
For Tiana. Yeah.
Is
was
Lewis
just like-
is Lewis singing it?
I don't know.
I want Lewis singing.
Maybe. I don't know who the other guy was.
Is I'm assuming Facilier is not in this.
No, he's dead. He got drugged down to hell.
I know, but
Dragged.
He was my favorite character, I think, in the whole movie.
Yeah.
I love him. He's awesome.
Yeah, but
He's got like the best voice ever, I feel like.
he does have a really great voice. He does. But so she.
He's awesome.
They all do. It was a wonderful.
He's a welcome addition to Community.
Yeah. I think like Tiana,
How are we talking about this?
Princess and the Frog was the first movie where all the actual voice actors for the characters
Were based.
singing the songs.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird. Huh.
At least like since like, you know, Snow White time. I don't know about them, but I know that it was like,
Like they didn't switch him out.
right. Yeah.
But I thought Jodie Benson was the voice. It was like everyone else swapped.
Maybe. I don't know. But I know, I don't know that it was I don't think it was the first one ever that it had everybody doing their own singing,
Yeah.
but it was the first one in a long time. Because even if like everybody in The Little Mermaid sang their own music, that's still almost 20 years from when Princess and the Frog came out.
Yeah.
Because I know like Jasmine, Pocahontas, Mulan.
Different singing voices.
Yeah.
Wait, you're saying
Megara.
Ming Na Wen was not singing?
I don't think she was. I think it was
Didn't Vanessa Williams sing one of them or someone?
Vanessa Williams sang the pop version of
Oh, okay. That
of
version.
Colors of the Wind.
It's a good song.
It is a good song.
Anyways,
But yeah, anyways.
anything that
Digression.
Wow, that was a big digression. Anything else you can like? I looked at the list. There's nothing that's like popping out to me really. So I think I've said my piece. My balls are in your court.
I
You have your demands.
I have like some gone but not forgotten for things that never came to be.
Like the bullet train and the Germany.
The bullet train, the Mary Poppins attraction.
The Germany coaster or whatever that was. I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that counts, babe.
It doesn't count, but it's just like, man, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
And apparently there's room for like 6 more countries, something like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of room in Epcot, I feel
So
like.
we'll see what. Supposedly Brazil is the next one on the table.
All right, final thoughts? Bring back Captain EO.
Bring back Maelstrom. I hate Frozen.
Bring back Captain EO, bring back Frozen, and bring back the Journey Imagination.
You know
with Figment.
what? Oh, that's the most important one actually, is bringing back the original Journey into Imagination with Figment.
Yeah.
You know, though, as long as they don't get rid of like Gear, Ness, and Layla in the Norway Pavilion,
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
I mean, I think it's more important to just bring back Captain EO. I love that.
It would be much better than that Pixar Fest has no place being there.
No. All right.
All right.
Take us home.
There is a great big Purdue tomorrow.
And shining at the end of every day.